Hey everyone, it's me. I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update this week, what's been going on and everything. I had an appointment for originally the 16th to go into the dentist and have some work done that's been needed to be done for a while. And my two front teeth, for those of you who don't know, are two root canals I had to have done about 2 years ago. And they were starting to rot from the top down. Well, anyways, so that happened, and they gave me they built up my teeth, um, and made them fake teeth for all this time. It's some kind of softer material. I don't know what they call it. Whatever dental language that is. So I've let it go and I've let it go and procrastinated until back in October. Um, this tooth on this side, the front tooth, crumbled. Literally, it just I bit into one of the Gardetto's snack mix things, and it just crumbled. And there's a metal post in each tooth going up, the middle, and I bent it. In fact, I shoved it further up into my head, which hurt like hell. And I took off that day and I went and I happened to have a dentist friend that helped me out last minute, and he did a quick fix. He basically cemented and bonded it back together. And he told me, he said, I'm not guaranteeing this out the door. You've got to get get your caps, your crowns on, ASAP. And I said, I understand. Well, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and everything was rolling around, and I just like before, I procrastinated, and I was more interested in buying Christmas gifts and paying the bills and stuff, and so it kind of caught up with me today. Now my two front teeth have actually been kind of loose, anyways. I could actually move them, a little bit, so I knew it was coming down to the nitty gritty. And like I said, I had already made an appointment for the 16th. Well, I knew I wasn't going to make it to the 16th. So I made it for last week. I changed it and I made it for Wednesday, the 11th. So I go in and I did the financial consultation and everything too. It's a dental clinic in Livingston I go to, and well, they couldn't do the two front teeth at that time. It has to go through my insurance to be approved first. So I was a little nervous about that, and I was like, well, I'll just do my best to try to keep them from coming out, because it's going to take like 4 weeks before I get an approval from the insurance agents, the insurance company. So I went into on the 11th, and I ended up having some dental surgery done. I had two cavities that were in the back here on my molar, and the one that did not have a root canal. I have several root canals done, almost half my mouth. Um, Kind of had some bad luck with teeth, but went ahead and I did have two other root canals done, and that left room for two more, and then I maxed out for my yearly annual maximum. So, and we were going to wait until, of course, the insurance approved it before, we did it. So, anyways, I had that done, had a full mouth cleaning, all that good stuff, and, it felt great. My teeth actually looked halfway decent. They weren't, yellow and everything. So, I mean, it's been quite a while since I've had a full cleaning on my teeth. I mean, it's been way before I quit smoking, so I knew probably the nicotine stains were still on there, and I drink coffee and all that stuff. So, it would be an uphill battle to keep them white like I want. So, anyways, well, today I go into work, and of course I went through a lot of pain with the dental surgery I had Wednesday. That whole day, I mean, I can't lie. I mean, I had to stay on pain pills the entire day. It was horrific. I mean, it was just so bad. So, anyways, the next day it was much better. Um, and then today I go into work, and I think it was about 11 o'clock or 11:15. I went to I had just got through talking to my boss and my boss's boss, the head honcho, and told her, she asked me, hey, we're doing a little bit different. We've had some call-ins. Would you mind staying over past 7 o'clock if we need you? I said, not a problem at all. That's fine. Mind you, I knew nothing. There was no pain, nothing like that. So I was like, sure, okay. Well, right after that, I got up from my desk and I went to the bathroom. Well, when I went to the bathroom, I finished using the bathroom and I was washing my hands. And after I got through washing my hands, directly, like, think of me as your mirror right now. Okay, look, I mean, 3 inches here, and here's the paper towel dispenser, and then the door is just right there beside it. Well, I wasn't paying attention, and I guess I was just in La La Land, whatever. And I kind of face dunked myself into the corner of the towel dispenser. Right there, and the corner is like right there, perfect, for where my face would have gone. So all of a sudden, as soon as I hit it, I felt the tooth. The tooth that had crumbled before, the troublesome tooth, if you will, it came out, and instant pain, immediate pain. We don't know why it's hurting because it's a root canal. There shouldn't be any feeling, but there was a lot, and it knocked my other tooth loose, even more loose. In fact, it cracked it clear across. You could see in the X-ray. So it was just barely in there too, really, but it had not broke off. And so I panicked and I walked into my boss's office and I was like, we have a problem. And I was holding back tears, I'm not gonna lie, because it was devastating to me. I mean, a lot of people at work, they've always told me how nice I look and everything, and how well and appropriate I dress and everything. And appearance is one of the few things I have in life right now. Besides not having any friends, here, and no life, and I'm bored all the time. At least I can make myself look good and feel good about myself. So, whenever that happened, I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's Friday, and my dentist is all the way in Livingston, an hour and a half away. So, I told her, and she, well, for the sake of, privacy, I won't tell you what I really think that she thought of me at that time, but I went to my boss, my immediate boss, Joel, and, I could tell that he was sympathetic, and he knew that obviously I couldn't help it. So he's like, go ahead. And originally I told them that I would, as soon as I got back from the dentist, I would be more than willing to come back to work, whether I was in pain or not. And he generously texted me on the way to Livingston and said, don't worry, we've got your shift covered. And I thought that was very nice of him. So, anyways, I didn't have to worry about going back to work in pain, in which, as soon as I got out, yes, I was. Well, I got there and they cemented because I had the tooth still, with the metal rod and everything. My metal rod had even come out. I mean, the whole thing. I mean, the pictures, if you see on Facebook, you can see it's just jagged. there was no substance hardly, and it's black, which means to me that there is a cavity on a part of a tooth that's not supposed to be there if it's a root canal. I'm not a dentist. I don't know what's up with that, but something to me just didn't look right. But there's nothing I can do about it right now. So, anyways, they did a quick job. They cemented the tooth back in there, and then while they were doing that, the other tooth finally fell out, so they had to cement it at the same time. And so, in the meantime, I was just devastated. And so on the way home, my mom drove me. Since I had taken a pain pill, I didn't, want to drive all that way and everything. And so she drove me. And when she picked me up from the dental clinic, I was just crying, and I had a hard time dealing with all this and everything. And it may seem like a small thing to some people, but to me, I don't know, it just hit a nerve, I guess. And I was just, in fact, on the way home from work, coming to the house, I was practically hyperventilating. I couldn't catch my breath. I was so upset over it. And so it was just a mess. But anyways, it's 11 and a half minutes now, so anyways, I just wanted to let everybody know, what's been going on, and I want to thank the ones that told me they would pray for me. Thank you very much. Your prayers really, really do mean a lot to me. A lot of times Facebook is all I have to the outside world, and for those of you who sympathized and was really kind and thoughtful enough to even talk to me about it, it really meant more to me than you will ever know. And just some people ignore it. That's fine. They're going to be off my friends list anyway soon. And you probably know who you are, by the way. So get ready for it. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. Anyways, so thank you again, and thanks for listening to my video. As usual, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, here I am. Until next time, this is Corey. I'll talk to you again soon. Everybody have a good weekend. Bye.